You are listening to the Fresh 24 podcast with your host, Clinta Walker.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Fresh 24 podcast. I'm excited about this motivational and inspirational segment that is designed to add value to your life. Welcome to Fresh 24, where we all start with a Fresh 24. We all can approach each day with a new and profound perspective. Everything begins and ends with God. It is of the Lord's mercy that we're not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. The topic today is measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. Paul penned in 1 Corinthians 3, verse 10. According to the grace of God, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. Carpenters and builders have learned to avoid making mistakes the hard way, thereby ruining valuable and costly materials. Cut the wood improperly, and the piece is unusable. So the little saying about measuring twice and cutting once plays in their head every time they're about to rip into a new piece of wood. It is a constant reminder they have one shot at getting it right, or will cost them time, money, and even their reputation. Measuring twice means making sure that one has thought of all the things that could go wrong before acting or making a decision. We are building marriages, families, children. So in actuality, we're building relationships. Everything we do, everything that we are involved in, deals with a person. The question is, how was that person built? Some were abused, even abandoned, bullied. Some of them had no guidance, no accountability. Some were even unloved. Some are shaped by their environment. Some are culturally driven. Some of them had no mentorship. Some had no good example or model to go by. Some of them were educated by the streets or TV. Most of the people that we come in contact with are hurt, disappointed, unloved, and have formed their own reality about life. The problem is everyone is looking for unconditional love, but yet and still they're bringing and they're carrying bags full of conditions. We all must measure the things that are attached to our lives so that we can make the proper assessments. If truth be told, some things in our lives should have been cut off a long time ago. We often make permanent decisions off of temporary emotions. Most people's wounds will never heal because they rather have the attention of the issue than the freedom of being whole. Jesus asked the man sitting by the pool, "Do you want to be made whole?" His response was, "Sir, I have no one to help me. Every time I try to make my way into the pool, somebody always steps over me and gets into the water before me." Listen, don't be so focused on that stale water and miss the living water standing right beside you. Jesus didn't ask the man what his problem was. He asked him if he wanted the solution. If you focus on the problem more than trying to find the solution, you will always remain stuck. Say this with me today. I am forgiving myself for all of my past mistakes. Today I'm freeing myself from any and all guilt that I've been holding on to. I have learned a lot from my past, and I'm ready to focus on the future. I release all the pain I've been holding on for so long. Today, I am at peace. And when you embrace a fresh 24, you realize that yesterday is gone. Today was not promised, so let's take full advantage of this gift. We all make mistakes, but tell yourself they're only lessons, not failures. You're here today on purpose and not by chance. Make it a great one. And I'll see you next time on Fresh 24.
Thank you for tuning in to the Fresh 24 podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe to this podcast.